Every lasting change begins twice, first in the mind, and then in the life God is leading you toward. In this meditation, we'll begin with the place where God transforms every life from within your mind and heart. As you place your goal before God and allow Him to shape your heart, you'll begin to see that inner change reflected in your life. As you begin, choose just one goal to focus on. Giving your full attention to a single purpose allows you to move forward with greater clarity and intention. Trying to focus on too many goals at once can divide your attention and weaken your commitment. So, bring to mind the one goal you truly want to accomplish. Hold it gently before God, and together, let's begin preparing your heart and mind to walk toward it. Close your eyes softly. Take a slow, comfortable breath in through your nose, knowing that God is with you. As you breathe out, release every trace of tension, stress, and pressure into God's hands. Continue breathing slowly. With every breath, become more aware of God's peaceful presence surrounding you. That's right. Stay connected to your breathing and become fully present where you are right now with God. With every slow breath, allow any remaining tension to leave your body as you rest in God's presence. Very good. Notice how each breath makes your body feel lighter, calmer, and more relaxed. As you continue breathing, you may begin to feel a deep sense of peace surrounding you. Breathe in that peace. Let God's calm fill your heart and quiet your mind. Stay with this peaceful moment. Allow yourself to rest in God's presence, where there is stillness, comfort, and strength. Now place your hands over your heart. Take a moment to thank God for bringing you here today. Thank Him for this quiet moment of peace, for this opportunity to slow down, reflect, and grow. Thank God for giving you this time to prepare your heart for what lies ahead. As you continue breathing, allow your mind to become open to the possibilities God has prepared for your life. Remember that with God, nothing is impossible. He already knows the path before you, and He is able to open doors that no one else can open. Now bring before God the dream that is on your heart. See it clearly. Hold it before Him with confidence, knowing that He hears every prayer and understands every desire that is aligned with His purpose. For a moment, imagine that your goal has already become reality through God's guidance and faithfulness. See yourself living in that moment. Notice how it feels to experience what you have been praying and working for. Allow yourself to fully receive that feeling with gratitude, knowing that God is with you every step of the way. Stay in this moment. See yourself standing in the life you have been praying for, knowing that with God's help, you have reached this place. Your goal is no longer something distant. It has become part of your journey, and you can experience the joy of seeing what God has helped you accomplish. Take a moment to notice how happy you feel. Notice the deep sense of gratitude growing inside you. You stayed faithful. You kept moving forward. You trusted God even when you couldn't see the whole path. Now you're standing here, looking back with thankfulness for everything God has done in your life. Take in this moment completely. See yourself celebrating this achievement. How are you celebrating? Who is with you? Perhaps you're sharing this moment with the people you love. Perhaps you're quietly thanking God for giving you the strength, wisdom, and perseverance to keep going. Take a deep breath. Thank God for every lesson you learned along the way. Thank Him for every challenge that made you stronger. Thank Him for every step that shaped you into the person you are today. Now, step into this future version of yourself. See the world through your own eyes. Notice how you think. Notice how you carry yourself. How do you speak to yourself now? How do you approach each new day with God by your side? What are you most grateful for as you look back on your journey? Take a moment to answer that question honestly. Now look around. Notice everything that's part of this new season of your life. Take it all in. Feel what it is like to live with this goal fulfilled through God's guidance. Breathe in that feeling. Allow it to settle deeply into your heart and mind. Let this experience become part of who you are, always remembering that God has been with you through every step of the journey. Feel this joy spreading throughout your entire body. Stay in this moment with God. As you continue this meditation, allow the peace you're experiencing to begin transforming you from the inside out. Notice how your thoughts become calmer, your heart becomes steadier, your mind becomes clearer. God is shaping you, strengthening your character, and preparing you for the life He is leading you toward. The more you focus on this moment with God, the more your confidence begins to grow. You are no longer living only for what you hope will happen. You are learning to live with faith, trusting that God is already working behind the scenes, even when you cannot see it. Feel that confidence settling into your heart. Notice the quiet changes taking place within you. Your perspective is changing. Your priorities are changing. Your attitude is changing. You are becoming the person God is calling you to be. From this moment forward, begin to see yourself through God's eyes. See yourself as someone who walks with faith instead of fear, someone who chooses peace instead of worry, someone who continues moving forward because God is leading every step. This isn't just about reaching a goal. It's about becoming the person God is preparing you to become. Take a deep breath. Notice the way you think now. Notice the words you speak to yourself. Notice the confidence that comes from trusting God rather than relying only on your own understanding. Stay here for a few moments. Let this new way of thinking become familiar. Let God's truth shape your heart, your mind, and the direction of your life. Now, while you remain connected to God, take a moment to notice something important. How do you think now? How do you encourage yourself? How do you respond when challenges appear? Because you trust God, you no longer allow fear to make your decisions. You choose faith. You choose patience. You choose to keep moving forward, knowing that God is guiding your path. Now ask yourself, what things have you stopped saying yes to? What habits have you left behind? What thoughts no longer have control over your life? Notice the changes God has been making within you. See the new habits you've developed, the new priorities you've embraced, the healthier choices you've made, the stronger mindset God has been building in you day by day. These are now part of who you are. These are your daily actions, your new way of thinking, your new priorities. The habits that support the future God is leading you toward. Take a slow, deep breath. Let these changes settle into every part of your mind and heart. Feel yourself becoming stronger, calmer, and more confident because God is working within you. Now imagine meeting this future version of yourself, the person who has continued trusting God and walking faithfully each day. Ask this version of yourself, what new decisions made the biggest difference? What daily actions helped you move forward? What thoughts gave you strength when life became difficult? Listen carefully. Allow the answers to come naturally. Then ask one more question. What did you choose to leave behind? What fears did you finally let go of? What unhealthy habits, negative thinking, or limiting beliefs did you surrender to God? Take your time. Receive whatever comes to your heart. Trust that God can use these moments to bring greater clarity, wisdom, and direction for the journey ahead. Good. Hold on to everything you've learned during this time with God. Let these thoughts settle deeply into your mind and your heart. Allow the lessons, the clarity, and the confidence God has given you to become part of the way you live each day. Take one slow, deep breath. Know that real change doesn't begin when circumstances change. It begins when your mind changes. It begins when your heart is aligned with God. As you continue walking with Him, your choices begin to reflect your faith. Your actions become more intentional. Your priorities become clearer. Step by step, you become the person God is shaping you to be. Now begin bringing your awareness back to the present moment. Gently move your fingers, move your hands, move your feet. Take another deep breath. Notice the room around you. Feel yourself fully present again. Remember this truth: everything is created twice. First, it takes shape in your mind as you place it before God. Then, through faithful action, patience, and God's guidance, it becomes part of your life. Return to this meditation whenever you need to refocus your heart. Each time you do, spend a few quiet moments with God. Allow Him to strengthen your faith, renew your thinking, and remind you of the purpose He has placed in your life. Before you finish, say these words out loud with confidence. With God's help, I am becoming the person He created me to be. God is guiding my steps, strengthening my heart, and leading me toward His purpose for my life. I trust God's timing, and I will keep moving forward with faith. Take one more slow, deep breath. As you breathe in, receive God's peace. As you breathe out, release every worry into His hands. Stay here for just a few more moments. Notice how calm your mind feels. Notice the peace in your heart. Carry this peace with you as you go through your day. Remember that God is always with you. When you face uncertainty, trust Him. When you feel discouraged, turn to Him. When opportunities appear, walk forward with courage, knowing He is guiding your steps. You don't need to have every answer today. You only need to take the next faithful step. Trust that God is already preparing the way before you. Keep praying, keep believing, keep growing, and keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that God is working in ways you cannot yet see. Take one final deep breath. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Go into this day with peace. Go with confidence. Go with faith. And remember, God is with you every step of the way.